Casey Hopson, President, CEO, and founder of EventsRebels. I was a programmer by trade in the 90s. I actually wrote two of the first books on Java, the programming language, and I made a lot of money just being a freelance consultant with that book. But I wanted to be an entrepreneur, and so I used to do a lot of work in events, and I realized that I'd had a treasurer and a registrar, and we were all separated. So it occurred to me that the internet might be a good way to bridge the gap a little bit. So EventsRebels was born. The oldest ideas go back to like '94. So I've been thinking about this thing for a long time. And so I made the dive, started EventsRebels in 2000. We went live. Our very first day we went live was September 11th, 2001. So that was a bad day to go live, but we got through it. So I've seen a lot of the ups and downs in the industry. So we started off with the conference registration software. I added the trade show software, which is actually my favorite module. It's an online floor map where exhibitors click and buy their booths right on the map, and it's my easiest sell. I think it's our best product. We have software for speaker management and logistics that's very conference centric. And then last year we rolled out 3 mobile apps, and they've really have helped us get to the next level. The mobile attendee app has kind of changed things a little bit. There's been a bunch of well-funded companies. I forgot the number. There's like hundreds of companies that say they can do mobile apps, but there's probably 10 or so that are well-funded and are good, solid companies. So, but the mobile app is just what they are, mobile apps, and they don't have all the conference registration logic that we have. So there's really only 1 or 2 companies out there that I think have the depth of understanding of the industry with their software that we do. We're able to differentiate ourselves in that we're trying to be a one-stop shop for conferences and trade shows, and most of these companies really focus on 1 or 2 products in that space, and we try to cover all the products needed in that area. Our bread and butter are associations, and a lot of them are in DC, but pretty much all over the country we're represented, and a decent amount of clients up in Canada and even a few overseas. U.S. Travel Association is one of our oldest organizations. Mortgage Bankers Association uses us. So we got some named shows. Our typical show goes anywhere from 50 people to 12,000 people. And, our sweet spot is the 500 to 2,000 conference attendee conference range. We were a virtual company, and we were virtual for about, first 10, 12 years of existence, and all the kind of cool people I knew were down at the ETC, and I was feeling like I was getting a little bit behind in technology, so I decided to move into the ETC so I can stay up with all the other technology. I developed a real interest in social media and mobile, and it was kind of funny at the time, our client base just wasn't interested in it. They were still trying to assimilate the old software. So I actually got bored with the company for a while and started up a liquor app called Holler, and so I had a year and a half where I was splitting my attention around. But then I came back to EventsRebels, and everybody was ready for the new software, and that got me real jazzed again about the company. And we've been doing great ever since. But the ETC is, I talk to all the people and get all these new ideas. And think about things I did in ways I didn't think about before. Well, my biggest goal in the next couple of years is get to the Inc. 5000. That's just zero in on that target. And then I guess the next big hurdle is 15 million, and that's going to take real effort to get there. But I think that's so I got my next 2 targets clearly cut out for us. Our software is a little is pretty high-end software, and there's a lot of learning involved in it. So on our back-end software, I think that's where we want to try to make it a little easier for people to learn and use the software. So from a software development standpoint, I actually think that's where probably most of our energy is. Our online tools and mobile tools are almost 100% where they need to be. So it's pretty clear cut what we need to do. To me, as a businessman, I think about cash. I'm all about cash and how much money is in the bank, how much is coming in, how much is going out, receivables. that's really what I think about. The nice thing is we're in a business where the cash is going through our system. We're an e-commerce system in effect. So I always look at everything from a cash financial standpoint. So I think that's an area I'm pretty smart at after doing this for so long.